In this video, we are going to talk about two different kinds of videos that you can do on YouTube. The first is trending topics, and the second is evergreen content. And then I'll explain to you what you can do as a beginner in order to grow your content. When it comes to trending topics, this means that something is really popular right now. For instance, there was a time when there was Gideriman. This was a time when everyone everywhere was just talking about Gideriman. So as a content creator, you might now come in and say you want to do a video on Gideriman. What is his real name? How old is he? Where does he live? What are his favorite foods? All these are things that you would glean from social media, wherever it is, and then you would do a video around that. The thing with trending topics is that they change every single day. Something that is really popular right now, in a few days, in a week, may not be popular at all ever again. So this means that as a content creator, you really have to make sure that you're usually the first and you have a very interesting video, because there are so many other people who are trying to ride on the same trend. It's possible for you to ride on a trend and really grow your channel. For instance, if there's a new phone that is coming out and then you happen to get it, even if it is 2 days or 3 days before it is officially released, you can do a video reviewing that, because there are people who are anticipating it to come out, and all these people will want to watch how that product actually looks like. They want to see, how does this phone look like, and where do they land? They land on the very first video that they see on the platform. So in order for you to really grow using trending, you need to be either fast, you need to be better, or you need to be faster. If this is going to be the direction that you want to go in, then you need to be on your toes every single time, trying to see any single trend and then hopping on it and then working with it. Because what will happen is that on the very first day, on the day when this thing is trending, you will get a lot of views as long as your content is really good. And then after a little while, people have forgotten about it and they go to the next thing. So the videos that you do will tend to have a lot of views on the front end, and then after that, they usually die off. If it is a yearly thing, then you might see that even in a whole year, you don't get views. And when it gets to that particular time, you get views again. For instance, things like Mother's Day or Father's Day or Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, things like that, which are cyclical, you may tend to get annual views on your content. The second kind of video that you can do are called evergreen videos. This means that the topic that you are handling has information there that never gets old. This means that even if you do a video today in 2020, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, the information is still largely the same, and the content that you're giving will still provide value even up to that time. As a content creator, there are videos that I created in 2018, and even up to today, they still get views. Why? Because the information that is on that particular video does not get old. Every person who watches it, for them it feels new, for them it feels like something they would actually watch. So if you are targeting to do evergreen content, then you need to be ready for the fact that at the front end, unlike trending, the views may be low, but as time goes, your watch time continues to accumulate, and then it can even get to a point where the views on that particular video will go viral for your particular channel. So these are things to actually watch out for. You either choose to go trending or you go evergreen. But there is also a third one where you target to do evergreen content, but it just happens to be trending at that particular moment. So this is something that I actually did for my own channel where I looked at the end of June, people are usually filing their KRA returns. And so I knew that would be a trending topic. But the way I handled it and how I taught it, I knew that even after that and even next year, people will still come to watch that particular video because the information that is there is still going to help them. In fact, while I checked my statistics just a few days ago, there are still close to 100 people who watched that video even up to now when the deadline is already passed. I knew that views will go down, but I didn't think that the views would still be coming in even at a time when people don't necessarily need that information. So what you do for your own channel is you look at what will you be doing. If you're doing an educational kind of channel, if you're doing a tips channel, then it would do you well to focus on evergreen content. How do you make your content relevant no matter when someone watches it? You can have uploaded it in January, but someone watches it in July and it would still be relevant. That helps you that every single video that you do is also an opportunity that it will be seen as time goes by.